Good morning. It's Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I know that I did. Man, great food outreach. Thanks to the Narrow Door for providing the food that we give out to the neighborhood. And we had a great time doing that. We had a great Sunday morning study at 9 a.m., just really reminding ourselves what it means to grieve the Spirit and why we should avoid it. And then we enjoyed a kickoff of our new book study, the book of Ezra. It's time to rebuild. Wow, what a great start! And we were encouraged to make the decision to be a part of that rebuilding of the church, and it was pretty good. And then obviously Super Bowl festivities throughout the afternoon. Had good time with the church family doing that. I hope you had a great weekend as well. We're going to be in Micah chapter number 6 this morning. Micah chapter number 6, Old Testament, minor prophet. Just something that I think that would easily escape our notice. But Micah the prophet is giving us a kind of a glimpse inside of what it would take to really please the Lord. In fact, God has revealed exactly what pleases him, and really a pattern for life. And so we need to determine to live that pattern. Just kind of a great follow-up to the decision to rebuild, the decision to return to God's work and get busy about what God has for us. Listen to these three verses this morning, starting with verse number 6. It says, "Wherewithal shall I come before the Lord and bow myself down before the high God? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves of a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with thousands of rams, or 10,000 of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body, for the sin of my soul?" And you might be saying, wow, what kind of graphic imagery is that? Well, back then there were sacrifices made to the God, and then other gods in the area made other kinds of sacrifices. And so he's just saying, what really pleases the God of the Bible? What really pleases the God of the universe, the creator of it all? And verse number 8 is where every single piece of the answer is. So here it is. Verse number 8, he says, "He hath showed thee, O man, what is good. And what doth the Lord require of thee? But to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God." Did you catch that? Just three basic things. Do what's right, so do justly. Love being merciful because he is merciful. And then to walk humbly with thy God. Did you know that every sin we commit is an act of pride? That when we say, I know better than you, God, and what I feel is right is better than what you say is right, that's an act of pride. And so he says, humble yourself before the Lord. And the only way we can do that is to obey the Lord. And so he says, do what's right. Do justice. He says, love mercy. That's giving mercy to people, letting people off the hook, so to speak. Because when we come before the Lord and we ask him to, he forgives us and lets us off the hook. And so he wants us to do that. And see, without mercy, we'll be very unforgiving. We'll hold people to a tight line. We'll make judgments about them. And it's just a bad deal. And he says, what you really need to do is just humble yourself before me. And that's when you please the Lord. And so I want to encourage you. It's Monday morning. We can start the week off fresh. We could do justly. We could love mercy, and we can walk humbly with our Lord starting right now. I know our world needs us to do that. And so I want to encourage you. Walk humbly before your Lord today. Give others mercy. Make sure that you're all about what's right. Have a great day.